Well, Matt, after the close season, we're back pre-season training. And firstly, I guess we'll just to explain where we are.
Yeah, we're in our new training ground, Harlington Sports Ground, just near Heathrow here. So it's not on the doorstep of our ground, but since we won the National League and having to try and find our training ground, we've been a couple of different venues and also viewing some potential sites. But this came up in recent weeks. QPR have just moved out of here into their new training ground, and I've been coming here since I was a kid, playing against Chelsea when Chelsea used it as their training ground for 30 odd years, I believe. QPR the last, I'm guessing, about 8-10 years, I'd imagine, when Chelsea moved to Cobham. So we're moving into a ready-made championship facility here. I know you guys will come back here again in the next couple of weeks when we're really settled in and have a real good look around and can take some videos and some of us training and do some interviews with some players and staff in and around the building. So that will give the fans and everyone connected to the club a real feel of where we're at.
Yeah, we ought to just explain that QPR haven't been out for long, and at the moment the branding's being changed, but in a couple of weeks it'll all be Sutton United, and we'll look forward to that tour.
Yeah, and go around the facilities, and it's literally our first day in here today, so it's certainly not the finished article here how we want it, but working over the next couple of weeks we will get there, that's for sure.
And seeing the players back to pre-season today after last season, pleased with the way the first session's gone?
Yeah, it's always good to see the faces and the bubbly characters back in, and it's like first day back at school again. Everyone's chomping at the bit, and the fixtures have come out today as well. So no, the lads are in good spirits. They've had a well-deserved break. I think we all needed it really after the short and busy period that we had at the end of last season. Just to have this extended period off has been nice for us all to come back refreshed and ready to go.
One player not around today from the training point of view, and that's David Ajiboye, who we sold to Peterborough yesterday. Sorry to see him go, but I guess it was always a possibility that might happen.
Yeah, well, of course we're sorry to see him go because he's been so good for us, but for him to be my first ever signing as Sutton manager, or as a manager, to sign him from Worthing, bring him through, be a huge part of what we've done in the last 3 years. A great character, a top professional, a great lad. So the club has always been known to produce players and move them up the pyramid, and I'm just pleased that I can add to that history at Sutton United. It goes to show from everyone connected, myself, Jace, Terry Bullivant, all the staff, how hard we work with the recruitment to go and sign someone from non-league and from Worthing, who were excellent to deal with at the time, and then to move him up the pyramid to a good club like Peterborough and dealing with Barry Friday. I thank them for how they dealt with things as well, and we'll certainly be watching David and how he progresses, and hopefully he can continue to his success and keep rising that pyramid, and he thoroughly deserves it, and we certainly won't stand in anyone's way. So yes, we're disappointed he's not with us, but we're also delighted that we've moved him on and further up the pyramid, and we just look for those next players to bring in now. And
obviously with Isaac Alafe's loan up as well, during the close season, looking for replacements. How's the search for new signings going?
Yeah,
how busy is it likely to be between now and the start of the season?
Obviously, you've seen a couple leave us, and don't worry, we're certainly working behind the scenes to strengthen that squad again and to continually freshen it up and improve it. We had an unbelievable first season in the Football League. We just got to build on those foundations and kick on. It's going to be extremely tough for us again this year, but we want to make sure that we get the recruitment right, and we'd like to think we've got it right in the previous 3 seasons, that we can just continue to build and improve the squad. Yes, unfortunately, David's not with us, and Tanto's returned back to Millwall, but trust me, we're close to a couple of signings, and I'm sure there'll be some announcements made in the next coming weeks.
Yeah. And a few players signing on new contracts today. I think the 2 goalkeepers and Adam Lovett, was it?
Yeah. Brad House has signed. We've got young Matt Kirby coming in from the academy as well, so he's a young prospect. Adam Lovett re-signing for the following year as well. So some positive news there for us.
And on the pre-season front, we've got 6 friendlies, 3 away, 3 at home. What was the thinking behind arranging the games and what you're looking for in terms of the opposition?
A little bit of mixture of everything really. I think we weren't unfortunately allowed to have home games last year, so I wanted to try and split that. So we've got 3 at home, 3 away. We've got 3 away to start against National South teams, which will be obviously stand test for us. I say National South, Dorking just getting promoted now, a National League team to start, but National South with Havant and Dulwich Hamlet. So there'll be 3 real good games for us before finishing off with 3 home games, and it'll be good to us to play on our pitch, which is coming on really well, in front of our home supporters. A great game against Charlton from the league above, but then 2 really competitive games against Woking and Bromley, 2 local sides, National League, good sides. It would be really realistic opposition for when we start that Football League season.
And when the league fixtures come out this morning, it suddenly all seems a little bit closer, doesn't it? I doubt whether you've had a chance to look at them in detail yet, but looking forward, I say it makes it all closer now, doesn't it? Starting up at home to Newport.
Yeah, exactly.
Pleased to start with a home match.
Yeah, pleased to start. We started away last year and played quite a few games away, but so it's nice to get in front of our home supporters and hopefully continue the strong home form that we established last season. So Newport home will be obviously a tough game. They're a good side and just missed out on the playoffs, as did we. So it'll be a tough game against Newport on the opening day, and then we go to face a new side in Doncaster the following Saturday. The Papa John's draw has been made this morning as well, and the League Cup draw this afternoon. So it's an exciting day all round.
In that Papa John's draw, Chelsea added to the group. It looks on paper that looks a tough group.
Just as did last year's. But I feel probably to add Chelsea into there, our local side and a lot of Chelsea supporters within the area as well. I'm sure that's the perfect draw for us in terms of an appetising fixture with a good gate. Plus, you add in Orient and Oxford as well, two big clubs and two good games they'll be. So, but no, just like last year with Palace on our doorstep, as well as Wimbledon and Portsmouth, they were 3 really good group games, and hopefully this year will be the same.
And of course, the Papa John's, after what we did in it last season, the Papa John's going to be a big competition for everybody.
Yeah, because we came so close last time and had a special and memorable day out at Wembley, and we'll be treating it exactly like we did last year and trying to win as many games as possible and see where it takes us.
And just returning to the squad makeup off the pitch, you made a couple of additions as well to your backroom stuff.
Yeah, I've been working hard, and I think I've said it in previous interviews about the training ground and getting our base and at home facility. And here's going to be really spot on for us. So it's a great venue for us, and we're delighted to have it here. But then just improving that staff as well. We're looking to improve and constantly improve every aspect of the football club, both on and off the pitch. So to do that with the staff as well, I think you've seen it on the website. I'm still looking and searching for a physio to come in and work with Bobby and Ben Gin's come on full time now, and with Kat. So we're just looking for that one more addition there. But we brought Sean Miles in as our strength and conditioning coach. Comes in with a wealth of experience and a very knowledgeable guy, and been really impressed with him since he's joined us to work alongside Dundo. Dundo's still helping out myself and Jason with maybe a little bit of football coaching as well, and he'll still be registered as well. So typical Dundo, jack of all trades, and we'll be helping out in every aspect of the club. And
still registering as a player to possibly be
I think he probably will. Yeah, we've just got to check on the numbers, but I believe he will. And he's still fit and ready to go. So if called upon, I'm sure he'll be chomping at the bit to cross the line again.
Well, it's been a good break, and it's great to see everybody back in action this morning. Thanks for talking to us, Matt, and we'll catch up soon.
Brilliant. Cheers, Tony. Thanks a lot.